Hello, and welcome to Lawful Stupid's 5th campaign, The Road of Seasons. I'm Abon, your DM, and I'm with my players.
My name's
Dwayne.
Scott Chainsaw.
Oh, hey. Oh, shoot. We did it again. Okay, let's try again. Shane, you go first.
My name's Scott Chainsaw of the Chainsaw family.
And Dwayne.
My name is Dwayne Peden from the Chainsaw family.
Correct.
And my name is Devin from the Peden family.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Very nice. All right. I'm a little nervous and excited, but let's go.
Me too, also, as well.
Figure stands in front of an obsidian door. The stained glass in the center, not as vibrant, the panes fading in color. This one had 2 suns, a moon, the ocean, a few dragons, godlike fairies, and heroes. All of them scattered the tapestry of their story, while black wisps crawled at the edges. The figure gently rests their palm on the more recent etchings. One figure of a raven-colored hair, still vibrant in hue and holding onto a dim light. The figure bows their head as they mutter, "Good luck. May someone take up the mantle and save your world." However, we find our adventurers in a quaint but decently sized farming town by the name of Honeyrun, a place in the country of Avonlea. It's one of the towns furthest, but still within the country from the war efforts against the dragons that take residence to the west on the Isle of Dragons. The fields out here were pushing in new growth from the end of winter into the green buds of spring. The various sizes of bumblebees, anywhere from the size of your thumbnail to the length of a common barn cat, were waking from their winter slumber. Oishin, a winter Eladrin man, his skin as pale as fresh blue frost, his hair stark contrast with raven-colored black, struggles to stay on his feet. Their once vibrant purple eyes seemed dulled with time as they glanced about, no longer leaning heavily on a scabbard as if it was a useful walking stick, but now in aid of 3 strangers to each other who have come running to give him aid. 2 holding his hand and 1 with a trunk around his waist. Could you introduce yourselves? What's going on? What do they look like? Hi, guys.
Hello, same order. Do it.
Okay. My character is called Axel of Rondo. He is a human appearing Aasimar. He looks like an old man. He's got kind of a dirty gray, big swath of hair and beard that kind of make this mess around his whole head. He's got round spectacles. He wears dingy is a nice way to put it. Some dingy robes and trousers, which are bloused into just a pair of not super worn leather boots.
I will be playing Mac Floppy Ears, which is a Harengon Ranger. He's a Daybreak Warden, for those of you who know who that is. And he's got black fur. There's tinges of his fur that are like unnaturally white, like around his face and his palms and stuff like that. He's got blue eyes. He wears like a black armor, some mix of metal and leather. He's got a big fur lining around it, and he wears a hood. And then he's got like a faceplate that serves as armor, and on it there is the logo of the Daybreak Wardens, or the symbol of the Daybreak Wardens, more accurately. And he's got a bow and 2 swords.
The symbol being a sun with a lantern and a torch, kind of all combined in one.
I wasn't sure if you were ready to say that. I wasn't sure. Also, his swords are shaped like feathers. So.
Cool beans.
All right, and then the last figure we have is Loxodon. He does have like sort of reddish tinted skin currently, and like you can tell it's like a dust that's covering like all the skin that you can see of him. Otherwise, underneath he's a light gray color. He's wearing the armor is called Terrages or something like it's like old Roman armor, and it's on his shoulders, torso, and then it has like kind of a skirt thing. Carries a mace and a shield with him. Has a lot of piercings in his ears and a few in his nose. Different colors, golds, irons, coppers, that kind of thing.
Cool. And as all three of you rush up, you hear Oishin talk to each one individually, asking for either your cleverness or your resourcefulness or even your strength. And you would have seen the rabbit very quickly draw one of the blades towards Oishin before putting it away and taking his hand.
Ooh.
Or what was
Never
it?
put that away. I just took his hand.
Away to the side. Took his hand.
Yeah, just to be clear.
Just to be clear, okay. Away to the side, but not away.
Yeah, I didn't sheath that bitch. I have plans.
And Devin walked away, and I was about to tell two of you guys to take your headphones off.
Was one Devin? That'd be funny.
Yeah, one is Devin. Devin and
Take
Dwayne,
that,
please
Devin.
take off your headphones.
Oh, fuck.
Haha, I win.
Wait, I'm taking mine off already?
Yeah, already. Take them off, please.
Later, nerd.
All right, Axel. As you look at your new two companions, it feels like the world pauses and almost as a freeze frame, a little fast blur kind of vibe going on, as if to be in slow motion. And I feel like probably like a smoky figure kind of appears, almost Hercules, He-Man-esque kind of like bulking vibe. Almost genie kind of like rises in the corners of your eyes, but never quite in view. And you'll get a deep voice going, "That's the one." And it will kind of like glow around the bunny rabbit companion.
For me? You can't be serious. Not for... I'm old and used up, and I've failed twice. You're not me.
The third time's the charm.
Not him.
He has growth to be doing. Don't all heroes start somewhere?
Yes, stories have to have a beginning. It is my charge.
I wish you the best of luck. And then like a little genie nod, you know? Like ping,
Bing.
back into freeze frame.
He's too busy looking at his phone.
Yeah.
He needed a
Goodness.
minute.
It's alright. Welcome back. So here you guys all are.
Whatever. Can you tell us everything you just did with Shane so I know and so I can react to
we're
it?
caught up.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then,
Throw the shot.
I immediately say, "Me too." No, I don't know. So what is happening? So right now he's got sword drawn.
Yep. Has anything changed yet?
No time has passed.
Okay.
No time
Okay.
has passed.
Wherever
So,
Mac Floppy
wait,
Ears
no,
moves.
hold on. I have a question.
Okay.
Is Sora still on my shoulder?
Yes, that's where you had Sora last.
Perfect.
And I've got a bird in my hair. We're all fancy bird boys.
I'll wait.
I'm just, my back will always be to Mac Floppy Ears currently with him in my trunk because I feel like Mac's trying to get to him. So I'm just like strategically moving my back to wherever Mac is to keep him from assaulting Oi.
calm down. Can we at least get to the tree? And Oishin will try to like gesture towards the giant Eterna tree, which is a very large weeping willow type looking tree. However, it stands at about 100 feet tall, green leaves still shimmering as if emeralds, and maybe about I think about 15 feet diameter. Should be about right.
Pretty big tree. Got it.
Very big tree.
Are we doing like the hug shuffle to this tree?
That's what it looks like now.
I think that Axel will turn to Mac. He doesn't know Mac's name. He's going to turn to Mac and be like, yes, I am very weary from my journey. You there? You look strong and capable. Would you help me to the tree? And I'll kind of rest my weight on his sword arm.
So now, hold on.
Could you help me?
Wait,
over
let's
there,
complete
please?
this picture. That means Devin's big ass elephant self is in between our weird ass hug.
Yeah.
I'm not hugging. I break from the hug and then I go, "Hey, can you help me out
Oh, you take
here?"
your hand off of him. All right.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hold
Well,
him.
then I'm
just
gonna take my
trying
hand
to
off him. This is ridiculous.
Just the young. He's hurt. You help Oishin. You help me because I'm so old and frail.
Sure. I let go of his hand, and then I put my blade in my offhand. I'll help you up. Yeah, I'll help you up.
Oh, thank you so much. You're very kind.
Yeah, and you guys kind of hobble your way to the tree, and Oishin will look at the three of you, and as you kind of walk there, you kind of get this slow sense of like feeling a little bit weaker than you usually are. Your magic spark not as vibrant. That strength that you're used to, not quite there. So Oishin, he leans on the tree, and a glow starts to appear from in between the bark, and it's an emerald glow. It kind of sparkles just a bit, and you get the sense that there is some magic happening here. And he starts to lean on his hand heavily. He's exhausted. He's tired. He seems so sickly and sweaty and kind of gross. And you are holding him up by your trunk, Balfour. And he'll smile, that charming smile you're used to. And he'll be like, "You three are welcome to enter." And you'll kind of just see him fall through the door. And as he falls through the door, a more door-looking door appears. It's fancy and elven-looking. It's got swirls of tree branches. A handle actually forms, and he's gone, but there are doors there.
So he falls through this door, just so I'm following. He falls
Yes.
through this door. Can I see in the door? Or is there like a magical barrier?
It's kind of like a magic sparkle fade away thing.
This mother... I jumps through the portal, blade ready.
In for a copper, in for a gold. I'll stumble through the door as well.
I imagine I kind of duck, but go in through. I don't say anything. I just go through.
Yeah, you just go through. In this space, it seems a lot larger than what it seems on the outside. Like maybe this is a 20-foot round room instead of the 15-foot round tree. And magic fuckery is afoot. This space feels dim and dark, but still enough light for you to be able to tell something's going on here. And upon the walls, you can see a relief of sculptures, various figures, 12 of them, all kind of like sectioned off into different areas, about 3 people per quarter of the room. And each of them hold nothing, but their hand is out to hold something. It's made of wood and carved intricately, basically beautiful in design. The ground, a nice carved in circles. Not quite arcane circle, but still pretty. Same vibe. And from the ceiling that which you can see, there are things dangling down upon it, kind of like willow branches, but they're little objects and knickknacks, full. Basically, some beads, some candles, some forks and spoons, candelabra holders, lamps, what have you. Just kind of chilling. And Oshin nowhere to be seen. The door disappearing behind you.
Okay, so we've got a room full of people with their hands out.
Puck, if you would, and then I'm going to kind of stick my hand out, kind of expecting something to happen. Puck. And I reach into my coat and produce a dusty leather tome, my spell book, and I'm going to kind of examine it for a moment. Very strange. Titania! And then I'll reach up my hand and touch with one finger to Titania, my owl that lives in my hair, and I will cast the light cantrip on Titania's leather band.
Titania's still there, or is that actually
Titania's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a familiar, but the Find Familiar spells level 1 shouldn't be impacted by the downgrade.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys feel about yourselves or notice things, this and that, the levels you started off with on your one-on-ones are gone. You're level 1 now.
Yeah.
Mac looks around. What the actual fuck? Where's my bird? Oshin, you mother... Okay. I start looking around for a door. No door, obviously, right?
No door.
Excuse me, sir. I'm asking, what kind of bird was that?
It was my Silverhawk sword. All right.
Silverhawk.
Frantically looking around. Let's see. 12 statues with hands out. Is that what I heard?
No, reliefs. They're kind of like carved in the wall, and there's 12 different about the room. And it does seem to be kind of sectioned off. One scene kind of be cloudy with a few winged figures, very fairy-like as you look. Another scene tends to have...
Today I learned what reliefs are.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Well,
have fun.
what a relief.
Art Terp.
Now you know.
Badoom chow.
In another section, there seems to be more of a deserty scene with 3 other figures. Another scene has more of an ocean view with 3 figures, and the last scene has more of a foresty scene with, again, 3 figures. No doors. You don't see anything. Just one round room.
Yeah. And these baubles and knickknacks, do I see like a vial of sand or a clamshell, anything like that up there?
Yeah, those exist.
How tall is this bitch? Do I have to jump up and get this now that I have my bird?
Maybe you do. No, it's maybe like 10, 15 feet tall with various branches kind of leaning down.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing I can jump really high.
Yeah, you do have mad hops.
Yeah. I'm going to find one that's got like a seashell and just like try to pull it down.
Yeah, as you reach for one of the seashell ones, the branch kind of just leans down itself, even though you go up for a hop. So you kind of like meet forcefully halfway.
All right. All right.
I see what you're working on, lad. It's very clever. And I'm gonna start getting other bits to go with the other scenes. Give them what they want. I like it.
I'll go put a shell in the ocean scene's relief.
Yeah, a shell seems to be there.
You said you had a forest also was an option?
You said that weird. Hold on. I put it there, And
Yeah,
then
you
you
put it
said
there.
it's there.
You put it in you put it in one of the hands, right?
The outstretched
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
But then you said a shell seems to be there.
Yeah, it's like you think you're stealthy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I just put it there.
You just put it in there. The shell's in there.
I wouldn't stress
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Nothing seems to happen. The shell is in the hand.
It's been too long since Dwayne played. He's got some wheels turned in the background.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
The room seems to be as is. Still kind of dim.
What are the other two scenes? One's a forest. What was the other one you said, the third?
Desert.
There's a desert, forest,
Checks
cloud
notes.
scene, and ocean.
Air. Okay.
Looking for a pine cone and a scorpion.
Do I see a pine cone or a scorpion?
Or
I
a
feel like you said that to me.
I'm just kind of saying it out loud. That's how you get. It's how you collaboratively work on things. Have you ever done one of those rooms where they like lock you in a dungeon and you have to solve puzzles to get
Well,
out?
I'm just wondering why we're here at all if we're just to be locked in this room together.
Because Ocean's an asshole. Pretty straightforward, right?
I've only known him to be an upstanding character.
I'll get sand and a coconut.
He loves puzzles, though. It's probably just like a fun game.
I do love games. I'm not good at them, but I love them.
Well, start looking for a pine cone. You could be a winner.
All right, so I put a vial of sand in the relief.
Yeah, there seems to be a vial of sand in the relief. Assuming being in the hand.
Yes, in the hand. Yep. And is there coconuts or like palm trees?
No, there don't seem to be coconuts.
A
or palm
vial
trees.
of ocean water.
Name everything that's in
No.
the trees.
Got candles, candelabra, what's it called? Lanterns, forks, spoons.
Oh, give me one of
Let's
those
see.
forks. I've seen Little Mermaid. I take the fork.
You'll take the fork.
I put the fork in the other hand. It's a dingle hopper. All right. Perfect. Go on.
That might not. Okay.
Yeah, you put it's in the hand.
Yeah.
It seems to
See,
be.
that one wasn't seams.
It seems to
I
be there.
fucking knew.
You've solved the riddle, Dwayne.
They're all Disney movies. Just find things to relate to Disney movies. Okay, you can keep listing things until we find something we need.
Yeah, so we got lantern,
Probably don't. None of these are dark, right?
crystals,
Crystals, no.
probably a few coins hanging out.
Coins. I'll keep those for safekeeping. They might come in handy later.
Patrons, feel free to list random objects for me. You've got
Alright.
blank books hanging around, just kind of like set up like wingedly looking.
I hate blank books.
We've got string of beads, feather pens.
And there's no like words or anything written on these scenes,
no
or
birds,
just scenes?
No words. Just
No
scenes.
birds, no
Okay,
So birds, not the word.
12
super
figures hanging
frustrated.
out with.
Just grabs 9 more things and fills up all the reliefs.
That's
All
not probably it.
Well, tell me what 9 things you're putting in.
Oh, I like
okay.
it. Oh, she's yeah.
Lantern,
Get it.
crystals, candles, candelabra, some blank books, string of beads, feather pen. So I guess 3 blank books.
All right. You put various things in the relief.
Oh, no. You read this. No, I'm just kidding.
They
Give me a
seem to
second.
be in
They
the relief.
seem to be in the relief. However, 2 things made a change. You put the lantern in, and a little glow of about 5-foot radius light appears.
That's what they do.
You put
Yep.
the candelabra in, a little glow of light appears. Everything else, you just seems to put it in.
So the candelabras are lit now?
Yes.
Like, as in the candles and not the hand behind them or any tomfoolery?
Yeah, the thing that produces light seems to be producing light.
Okay, I take the candelabra off. Does it go out?
The light goes out.
But does the flame go out on the candles?
All the light goes out.
You know, you're dodging questions. I put it back.
The light turns back on.
Found to.
Yes, if it's lights, hand me one of those blank books. I'll get out Puck and I'll start flipping through. I'm not good at this part. I usually skip
I
it.
hand him a blank book.
I set it down on the ground and start to make gestures and mutter under my breath and firebolt. And like a little pathetic flame kind of drips out because I didn't do the somatic components very good, and it just kind of comes out and I catch the book alight and then I put a flaming book on one of the hands.
Yeah.
Good idea.
You put the flaming book on one of the hands, and what would you describe your firebolt to look like? Like, what is it? Like normal red colored? Is it some other magic vibe going on? Like, can you tell me about it?
I think we're just talking about regular old firebolt that he learned from a spell book when he was a youngster. Very much just a standard mote of fire hurled through the air. Maybe it's got like a little molten center. Maybe it's got a little gooey caramel molten center.
Yeah, so you put that book there, and that usual flame turns more to like a bright, vibrant purple flame.
See, yes, okay.
Nailed it.
Now we're getting somewhere. So now we're going to look for objects that produce light to put into the hands of the statues.
Cool beans. As you go about the room, you can find various candles and light-producing objects to put in each and every one of those things.
Mac does this.
And
Nice.
yeah, glowing crystals, little oil lamps, the little finger ones too. Whatever
Little tea
thing
lamp
that you think
things
could
or
produce.
whatever?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Little tea lights,
I like that.
what have you. You find a little firefly bug, put that in, because that
In a
produces light
jar.
sometimes.
Shake it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
and
just kidding.
that will
You're
light
fine.
up.
I think I have some incense, and what I'll do is like at each one of those, I'll take like a little thing of incense, and I'm like just adding it to each one.
Is that patchouli? I like that.
No, we're gonna choke him. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's a good smell.
There aren't any windows to open, though.
No air.
Well, is the smoke? Let's ask that. If there is smoke, is it stuck in this room, or does it seem to be traveling?
Because I did catch
away?
a book on fire.
No, it seems to still be kind of in this space.
So we're totally choking on fire right now.
That's a bummer. We should hurry up. We should no longer lollygag.
We've created our own death puzzle.
As you put all the lights in, and the room seems to shift, like you feel it move a little bit underneath your feet. And then, second by second, a staircase comes up from the middle and starts going up round to the top of the room as an opening happens. Along the staircase, there's a relief of figures walking down.
Is there a hole to go down?
Nope, goes up.
This motherfucker. I fucking hate
and-
this guy.
The figures that are coming down the stairs, there are 12 figures again, each with fey-like wings on the back, very reminiscent of the old ancient gods. Though the details aren't quite as fine.
Are their hands outstretched as well?
No, they just seem to be going down the stairs.
Finally, someone doesn't want something from me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Up the
Ascend
stairs.
to victory.
To victory.
And I'll start climbing the stairs.
Haha, yes.
Yeah, I'll walk
Yeah,
upstairs.
you guys walk up the stairs. Can you tell me your line order, please?
Based on,
I'll go for
based on
Girth?
response.
Girthiness.
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
like,
yeah,
who
response.
said what. Yeah, so Shane, Devin, me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Axel Balfour, and Mac. So Balfour, you see Axel go up the stairs, and then he kind of poofs away.
Oh gosh.
My knees.
I'm gonna like in a puff of smoke type thing.
Yeah, in a puff of smoke type thing, and Axel, you're at the bottom of the stairs.
I think my trunk goes out. Like I don't see him, and it kind of like swooshes through the smoke to see if he's still there.
No, I'm over here now.
And my ears kind of flare up, and I look back.
You look down.
Yes.
Wait, what? I got poofed to the...
You were here, and now you're there.
Yeah, you went to the top of the stairs, and now you're down.
I'm over here now. Interesting. Maybe you try it. Maybe it likes you more.
And then I'll cautiously take those couple steps up to where he was.
Yeah, you make it to the top, and now you're back down at the bottom.
Hello.
Mac will grab a coin and then walk up the stairs.
You grab 1 silver coin and walk up the stairs. And when you get to the top, you poof down to the bottom.
Wait a moment. I walk up the stairs backwards.
Oh, good.
I walk up the stairs backwards to imitate the reliefs, and I look backwards and I go, "I'm gonna do it this time, guys."
Yeah, you watch this old man walk up the stairs backwards. And when he makes it to the top, he does not come back downstairs.
It's as if you're walking on the moon, gentlemen.
What's the moon? Do we know what the moon is?
Yeah,
in the
we,
world?
we have moons in this.
Yeah,
we have
we
2
have.
suns, 8 moons.
Yeah, 2
No,
suns
you
and a
have
moon.
1 sun,
We have 1 sun.
I have children.
Oops.
1 sun,
And one
1
moon.
moon.
Okay, just standard sun and moon allotment. I'm just saying, in it's your fantasy world, you have as many moons as you want to. You stick with 1. Okay, that's
There's
fine.
1 moon. It's Lady Silver or Arianwin. Everybody would know that.
Ah, yes. I remember from the
Stories.
I'm gonna just repeat what he did and going backwards up the stairs.
Yeah, you walk backwards up the stairs, and when you get to the top, you do not poof down to the bottom.
I walk up the stairs backwards.
You walk up the stairs backwards, and you do not get poofed down to the bottom. In this new space, you can see like the rings of the tree on the floor, the opening down the stairs, and it goes on tall for quite a ways. It's a very large, tall room, but it seems that the light that was not downstairs, now there seems to be light here. It's sun shining through, like through the leaves of a tree. It's very green, it's very warm, it's very vibrant in here. Again, there's a lot of dangling branches coming down with various objects. Kind of clutter the space, but it's all very twinkly. The various glowing beads, bits of forks or spoons, glass, crystals, again with the candelabras or candles, or just things that are kind of just tied up to there. Just random objects, bits and bobs, odds and ends. Even the occasional music box or a hairbrush or silly little things, the occasional acorn even. And in this space, again, it seems about 20 foot round. There's like bookcases, art easels, paintings and portraits that kind of go up the wall of various scenic landscapes. Looks like to be all by different artists, hard to tell. There's musical instruments that also hang in the trees, or the tree vines, whatever. And kind of on a very large, I think it's called a chaise, like a long bed, almost a day bed, like with the
Chaise.
with what's it called? Like drapes, opaque-ish, decorated with beads along the hem, very sparkly, very glittery, lays about a very large being, maybe about 10, 12 feet tall, kind of in golden, trimmed white outfit, dark black hair, raven colored, eyes very much not open, and very large fairy wings, about 6 sets, off his back, kind of like lays on this chase, asleep, arm hanging off, kind of just there as a being.
Mac reaches up and takes an acorn off of the vine. Famished. Eats it.
Famished.
Be careful with your crunching. We may not want to wake our host.
Quietly crunches the rest.
Hello?
Brave.
Never mind what I said. Do your thing.
Remind me, and for the listeners here, it's obvious for us. It's like a giant ferryman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very giant ferryman right here.
What is the typical the thought process on the ferry people? Right? What do we?
So for the past 2,000 or so years, the old Fey gods have been dead. Fairies in general are the lesser beings of this world because they reflected the look of the old gods. They were very closely looking related. So in front of you is definitely a really big fucking fairy. You've never seen one this big. Most fairies tend to either be the size of your hand to maybe about the size of a babe, from your elbow to your hand.
Yeah, they're normally delicious. Got it.
Yeah.
I remember me.
So, I mean, through general knowledge, it might be safe to assume this might be a god or a really fucking large fairy.
Mac walks over and kind of rustles him on the shoulder. Wake up! Doesn't like when the DM's looking around for shit.
Roll for initiative.
Hell yeah, I'm good at those.
No, I was looking for a thing. I forgot to do my roll.
40 million points of damage.
Mac slowly pulls a dagger out. There's a lot of clinking and clanking.
That's some weird different metal that I've never heard.
I had to empty out my pouch to find the right die.
Here's my katanas.
I have one die specifically made to kill you.
Yeah,
It's got all of your blood in it.
It's a nice red one right here. No,
D10.
nothing seems to happen as you try to wake him up.
I want to check the pulse of that arm that's kind of sprawled out.
Yeah.
It's a big pulse.
I do want to do a medicine check. It's 5.
It's hard to tell if are gods supposed to have a pulse. Is this a god? Or do Fae actually have pulses? It's kind of large. Maybe there's a pulse going on.
Well, then I'm gonna do the old look, listen, feel. Right, like get down low, like ear, like cheek to see if feel the hotness of any breath, or see rise and fall of chest. I'm really bringing my medical skills into this.
Yeah. No, that's very obvious to find. It's very, very faint, very subtle. But you can tell there's still a breath happening. He just seems to be sleeping.
They're alive.
Great. I begin playing my fucking bird flute. Like a wake up tune.
What's it sound like, Dwayne? Give me a tune.
No, I'm letting Ginge do this.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Tell Ginge what kind of tune you want.
I just did.
He'll play behind
like a faint,
you, on top of you.
Like good morning, light, airy kind of. I can't whistle.
It sounds like the alarm on your cell phone.
Yeah.
As you play this, actually, roll me a performance.
How good is Ginger's song gonna be?
Yeah, how good is
Sorry,
it?
Ginge. It's a 4.
It's a 4?
Yep.
Yeah, Ginge, insert whatever you think a 4 sounds like for a performance roll. Remember, it's a 4 out of 20.
Sound of one plank.
It's just like somebody who
plank.
doesn't know how to use a fucking flute. And it's just like all of them at once, really hard.
You attempt to create a wake-up tune, but the ruckus is enough to get this fairy to at least open their eyes partway. Their eyes a dull purple color.
Wake up, sunshine.
He'll like try to like reach up to his head to like start running his hand over his face, and then like that awkward corner of his mouth smile appearing of a friend you all know, kind of very reminiscent of. He'll be like, "Oh, good afternoon, morning."
Yes.
Do I recognize his voice?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool. This is fucking Ocean, yeah?
Yeah, very much.
You owe me a fucking bird.
A bird?
Yeah. Sora's missing. I followed you into this place. I have other questions too, but first, Sora.
I can try. You'll see him like.
Would
try
you
to
like a cup of tea?
That would be lovely.
I'm already on it. Yeah, I'm already moved away to start doing that.
You better fill that fucking cup up with your trunk.
Yeah, I can try. So do you have a tea set, Balfour, or?
I'm pulling it off the trees in this room.
Yeah, sure. You can definitely find all.
I'm using the knickknacks in this room to do
You
that.
can
We're all
find
mad here.
all sorts of knickknacks.
I don't know what a water source is, but I imagine like I'm pulling some of these. Oh, you know what? I have like an herbalism kit. I wonder if some of these leaves like of this tree would make a good tea.
Roll me a D100. Let's see how lucky you are on finding something that might work.
Oh gosh. Where you at, one hundo?
Wait, she likes
There you
low
are.
rolls though, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
low
yeah.
rolls. Low rolls are better luck. The
Well,
only
that's not
time you
great.
want to see it high is when you're trying to build up to something.
Well, it's an 82.
Damn.
You go and try to find some leaves to boil that might make for a good tea. And with your herbalism kit, I imagine you kind of know what's what. You kind of find some and they kind of look a little old. Maybe they'll be fine.
Okay. I don't like that. I mean, I don't know that. I'll just ask. Oi, do you have any good leaves here? And I'll just kind of crumble those in front of him, like to show that I don't think they're good.
It's been a long time since I've been home. Probably not. I don't think I can make any if I need to make a bird.
Well, maybe next time, and then I'll just pour the water out.
And you'll see him try to push up on the bed to try and sit himself up because he's been very lethargic, right? Like very slow in movements. Also, you see him kind of try and tuck his wings away from you guys so you don't trip over it, or he's not too large to move you out of the way. He's trying to be very cautious.
Also, this is extremely abnormal for us, right? This is a
so
revelation of
fucking weird.
sorts.
So fucking weird. You're in a revelations of sorts.
So if you found out that your old army buddy was actually
A
God.
fucking fairy god? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I need to address the elephant in the room. It's a little joke for you.
Wouldn't that be yourself?
Your You're a fairy, but a giant fairy?
They prefer
Yeah.
Fae.
Do we bow? I don't know what to do
You
right
don't-
now.
No, you're my friend. You don't need to bow. Yes,
And start bowing.
I am a god.
Oh, and
And-
then I stand back up.
But no need to bow. And that's where we'll end our episode.
I didn't realize the time had gone by. Motherfucker. That was
That was
fast.
really quick.
Good job, Abon.
Thank you. Now we got it to 45, and I was like, this is a nice.
There's a great
nice little-
cliffhanger. You gotta have the good cuts.
The deep cuts.
All right, let me look at my notes. All right, Chainsaw, could you do the wonderful honors of who we're rolling for humanity for?
I'd love to. We're doing the ASPCA, which is the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. We love our pets around here. We love our animals. And we hope that this is our last time rolling for them this month. And we hope that you will join us before it's too late to be part of our super cool club. And we have rolled an 11. So
Hooray!
$11
Hell
more
yeah.
dollars. What's that bring the total to, Abon?
It's 30.
It's $30. Hey, everybody, the total is $30.
Hell yeah.
Devin?
Hey everyone, we haven't mentioned this in a long time, but we do have a Patreon. Let me tell you, for as little as $1, you can get all of the extra content, crazy stuff that we do come out with, and oftentimes you can get some things earlier than everybody else. But I would say, go ahead, spend your money, your hard-earned dough, on becoming at least a $40 patron. Why? Because you get a lot of other benefits that you can check out at patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast. And then you get to sit in on live recordings that we do right now in real time, try to make us laugh, and then you're just already up to date with all the episodes way before everybody else. If you want to hear more about that, you can get in our Discord and talk to Zebra or Tasty Pasty or Hoodlum Kira or Nekova, because they're here now and they love us. We think, we hope.
Awesome. And last but not least, my sign off for the campaign. And I've decided to do a thing called Hope, Stars, and Wishes. It's a concept brought to me by my sibling Red, from their D&D game and their table. And basically for Hope, Stars, and Wishes, I would like for you to pick one or all or whatever you feel comfortable doing. But the idea is hope for the game, in or out of character, or even a hope you have for yourself so we can get to know you. Stars being something you liked about the game or something cool another player did. Just a highlight of something, even about yourself and your week and how that's going. As well as wishes, something to change, something to have, a wish. In-game or, again, in real life. Just so we get to know everyone just a little bit better and how I can figure out how to make our table just a little more special. See what you guys like and don't like.
I am planning on making a peach cobbler next week, and I hope this turns out good.
Excellent.
So today, because now I live close to Shane, and then also not very far from Dwayne, we're going to meet up with Alex Goring. And I would say, I hope that anyone else who's on right now, if you wish to drive to Kentucky,
Yeah, you could
you're
be
more
here.
than welcome to join us. You really are. We're going to meet up in Bowling Green. So if you know us, we'll tell you where. But otherwise,
come into the streets of Bowling Green with us, and we shall
Behind
cause
the
around.
an
And you'll find us.
unprecedented havoc.
If you whisper our name, we probably won't hear it.
We will be on the other side of Bowling Green.
Dang, that's my good thing too. I wish that we will be able to actually schedule that more consistently since we're close. That is my wish.
No, look at that.
Yeah, you pick every other month. I do that with my friends, so you can do it. I believe in you.
We're gonna try. It's tough for the old gang to follow through on plans sometimes, but we're gonna get there. And we will kiss, and no one can stop us.
You forgot to put that as a hope or a wish. I guess the same thing.
I don't need to wish for something that's going to happen.
still thinking about the cobbler. Cobbler, then boy kissing, and that's definitive.
That's what I got going on next week. All right.
Last but not least, I guess me. I have a star to share. I really want to shout out to Neko, Zeebs, and Red for being the DMs I get to like whisper some secrets into, where we're just like, I need a little help. I don't know what to do. This item looks broken. How do I fix it? Or like, I can't think of anything for this. They've been a great amount of help with me doing all of this campaign work, and planning what you guys are doing, as well as another star for my playtest friends. Again, that would be Neko, M, Aspen, Jake, the Ripper, if you guys know him, and my friend Meek. And they've been playing this campaign with me as I try to figure out how to DM, and it's just been really nice to have them like come and tell me things and help me build out the world. And I just wanted to share how awesome that is, and I'm thankful for them.
We are too.
Zeeb's done that for 2 of 4 seasons at least, because and Neko helped me as well on CD3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dwayne, who was your DM confidant? Do you have one? Or are you just rocking it solo style?
You're just so good. You don't need anybody.
I just go solo.
For C2, Lance Johnson was my confidant for C2 that I would feed secrets to and get feedback from. I think that's a really cool and awesome relationship to have when you're running a game like this.
It is.
And we definitely get to benefit the most. So I love you guys for that.
All right, like we always say,
We love you.
We love you.
we love you.
Boy!
Bye.
Ta-ta. Bye. Shoot.
You did it. Ta-ta, huh?
I'm trying it out. You know, a little something different.